What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Glad to be here today, and I'm going to answer around 30 questions for you guys. Okay, hope you enjoy the answers. So let's go straight to it. The first question will be, will there be an economic white paper or a technical white paper? Well, that's a good one. We start from big one, actually. I don't think we say that yet in any other occasions before, but why not here? Due to the massive amount of development we're experiencing from governance, economic model, technology, and the strategic repositioning of VeChain, I want to officially announce here for the first time that we will be rewriting our white paper. And our new version of the white paper will be part of the rebranding process and will be announced between sometime during this rebranding period in the coming couple months. Okay? Next question. Current VeChain is running on the fork of Ethereum. What's the approximately launch date of VeChain's own mainnet? Well, that's a very easy one. That will be Q2 2018 this year. For sure, we will have our internal testing, public testing, and official launches as any professional projects. So stay tuned for the official releases. Question 3. Please elaborate on VT and THOR transaction speed. How will you compare to a coin like the others, which can handle 7,000 transactions per second, or can be sent and received within 5 seconds or so? What about the scalability? So our technical team is one of the best, I would say, in Asia or even in the world. We have totally around 40 developers working on this day and night, and the number is still climbing. We have big and long vision plans for VeChain, but we like to take step by step in development. So based on the results, actually, from our R&D team, the capabilities of our blockchain can achieve up to 10,000 TPS. However, when we are launching it, we will keep the speed at 50 TPS, and this will be eventually upgraded. As time goes and our ecosystem becomes bigger with more quality users and demands from more applications. The technical index, I like to reinforce that the technical index like TPS should be a support to use cases other than the goal. Our methodology is a little bit different, is to have use cases to guide products and products to guide technology, not the other way around. Okay? Next question. I understand that 101 authority nodes are playing the major part in securing the POA network of VeChain. Are the economic nodes too working to secure the network in the sense that each node is a part of the network and signing transactions? The answer is no. Economic nodes do not. Actually, due to the nature of our foundation governance, we are trying to find a balance between decentralization and centralization. We want to build up a VeChain community into something very similar as well. The node holders are committed to the foundation and the community with the tokens in the long run. And we want to award the holding of tokens with THOR Power rewards and the ability to cast votes when a vote is called by the steering committee of the VeChain Foundation. So in a way, node holders are the true citizens of VeChain ecosystem. We encourage all stakeholders to become node holders to contribute to the community in different ways. Okay? Next question. VeChain has a great anti-counterfeiting system, but what is VeChain doing to ensure that their own products isn't counterfeited, or what's stopping someone taking an NFC chipset from one product and placing in another? What's stopping someone from taking a QR code from one product and sticking to another one? Well, actually, that's a very common question. There are multiple innovative ways in the side of IoT, not in the blockchain side, but in the side of IoT and industrial design to go about this. For example, the tags can be made to be part of the product. For example, one of our luxury case is doing like this way. We integrate the tag directly into the product. So damaging the tag would mean damaging the product itself. I don't think anyone would like to do that. Another case is that we're using the chipset as a sticker to bind to the cap of wine. So when a bottle of wine is opened up, the chipset will be damaged to prevent from refilling. So that's another case to do so. Okay. Next question. What language will be used to write smart contracts on the VeChain blockchain? Well, we're using Solidity, like Ethereum. Also, our R&D team is not really limited to that only. We're following and evaluating the ways to build more efficient virtual machines and support more languages, even like Rust in the future. Okay, next question. How secure will be the VeChain's own wallet? Is it vulnerable for hacks? Well, security is the first priority for sure. We try our best to make the wallet properly encrypted and secure. As of right now, we are mindful of any and all of the known vulnerabilities out in the market. We're following the different cases for sure. Even though we would like to make our wallet more user-friendly, but users are still responsible for protecting the private keys by themselves. That's, no question for that. Okay, so that's all of the technical questions. Let's go to the second session is about THOR Power related. So the first one, will the value of THOR Power be fixed? What is the price prediction for THOR Power? Is there a certain ratio between VET and THOR Power? Okay, no. The answer is very strict. No, THOR Power is not fixed. The price of THOR Power depends on the market. It doesn't have to have a ratio pegged to VET for sure. Next question. Will there be a token swap for the current ERC20 VET or VEN token to a VET token used on VeChain's own mainnet? Yes, this will happen along the mainnet launches in Q2 of 2018. We will release full instructions for users on how to do it. So don't worry about that. Most will be automatic and you will have ample time given in advance to do so. It's just like any other projects. Q3, what is the method to keep the price of THOR Power stable? What is the value or function of VET or VeChain's enterprise clients? The answer is we do not determine the fair price for THOR Power. Foundation and community together will have multiple different ways to tune the cost for smart contracts and payments. Well, we're going to release more details in the future, but the general idea I would say is to free to start but pay for the value. Okay. So the question 4, what is the circulation cap of THOR Power? We don't have maximum cap for THOR Power. However, we do have a significant burn rate for all THOR Power tokens to be consumed. In fact, 30% of THOR Power tokens will be burned when they are spent, either in payment transactions or smart contract transactions. Next question, will there be a staking pool system in place for multiple people to invest in a node with a percentage-based payouts? We do not have this yet. However, this could be a very cool dApps on our VeChain THOR platform. Why not we encourage the community to do that? Or anything good to the community and the ecosystem, we would like to encourage anyone are willing to do so with incentives. Next question, will SOR be distributed if VET are kept on Binance? Okay, Binance is the exchange. Yes, the answer is we will need to work with that out with Binance. In fact, we will need to work with all of the exchanges about this. So please stay tuned for more details. Question 7. Regarding the wallets with over 1 million VET tokens, how do you check those wallets do not divide into multiple wallets to avoid the check? Unfortunately, if the wallets with over many millions of VET tokens and actually they are bothered to take the time to divide them into multiple wallets, we have no way of confirming that. So next question, regarding VeChain on wallet, will there be a live wallet available? What operating system will be supported? Can you explain more about the THOR Power Forged function which is built into the VeChain wallet? Yes, we will have live version of wallet in Android, iOS for sure, even like mini apps inside of WeChat. And also we will have web-based wallet for any kind of operating system, anything user-friendly actually. And even hardware wallet is in the roadmap also, but most likely for IoT use cases. One more thing is our wallet will be more than just the wallet itself, but including some other functionalities like scanning the products, ownership management, etc. And again, stay tuned for official release. I'm sure you will be amazed about what we're going to do with the wallet. Question 9, can SOR be purchased or is it acquired by staking only? Do you expect enterprises to run their own nodes to generate SOR, or would they purchase SOR tokens via exchange or other method? The answer is besides staking and acquiring THOR Power tokens on their own, on their own VET holding, we have envisioned other ways for anyone to be able to receive THOR Power tokens to use, whatever is enterprise users or individual users. I'm sure there will be very innovative ways to do so. For example, a VET lending mechanism could be, out of the box to think. We will encourage creative projects and dApps for that on VeChain THOR blockchain from the community. So join us to do that something interesting together. Okay, so next question. Why is there a need for such huge incentive for the 101 authority nodes? I did some numbers assuming we got to state equivalent of 130 million THOR Power, blah, blah, blah. There were many numbers and formulas about that. Basically, you can find it in the recent economic release. The answer is, firstly, the numbers here, would assume the network is running at full capacity, which is not likely in the early stage. Secondly, besides the authority node holders are paramount to the security of the blockchain ledger, and usually there will be influential organizations or individuals who have the most contributions to the community or the ecosystem. So they're supposed to get more incentive to run smart contracts and applications on VeChain THOR blockchain. So you do more, you get more pay. So it's normal. Question 11. In the release, it was mentioned or hinted that THOR's features and lending service might be in development for THOR to be used on. If you could maybe enlighten me on plans for THOR that fall outside of powering transactions. There will be a variety of tools which will be developed by enterprises and or community members to strengthen the functionalities of the VeChain THOR ecosystem. Again, VeChain THOR is not just about tracking luxury goods and supply chain management, even some applications in the automobile industry. But yes, we are very good at it. But VeChain THOR is actually an ecosystem platform filled with enterprise applications developed and used by brand names, entities, even the governments or NGOs. There will be tools which will bring us into the realm of supply chain management, even financial services, payments, data exchange, and other functionalities. So the more tools we have, the more well-rounded our ecosystem will be. So again, VeChain is a platform. Okay, so that's all about THOR Power. So let's see, the next session is about VET and THOR Power model. The first question in this section is, what's the difference between VeChain's two-coin system, VET THOR Power, and NEO's, NEO and gas? Okay, I mean, we're doing something different for sure. You guys can read the economic model we recently released for detailed differences by yourself. In summary, I would say VeChain system encourages future organizations or companies or individuals to become VET nodes to invest for ongoing smart contracts running and minimize the risk of unpredicted daily cost. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. Okay. That's it. That's it for this section. So the next section will be general questions. Okay. The first one is, what is the real vision of VeChain? Where do you set it in 5 years, 10 or 20 from now? Wow, okay. I like to do this project for 100 years. It's a very good question. Actually, it's a very, very important question. I have been expecting that. A lot of people are confused still about what VeChain is or what VeChain really is. I don't blame them. I mean, our rebranding process is still not done yet. You will see at the end of the rebranding process, which will come to a finish around end of February, there were many events, including the Singapore one, London, and the other great announcements to formalize the final big picture. But here today, I can give you a general vision for VeChain for the next 5 years for now. VeChain THOR will be doing something that the crypto world is lacked for a while. We want to help set the industry standard for blockchain projects. We are a smart contract platform with a high standard of dApps, ICO projects, applications, tools, even designed and led by, that's the best part, by branded and reputable enterprises. Okay? In a way, imagine a dApp platform, but the thousands of dApps and ICO projects are led by or designed by Fortune 500 companies. We are providing the tools and platform to those reputable companies to innovate or renovate themselves. For example, like our partners as DNVGL. VeChain will act as a bridge between traditional world and new crypto world. So for example, DNV is launching a global digital transformation on VeChain right now, and you will see more and more new services and new values delivered to the customers coming out of that in the near future. To be honest, I'm going to Europe very soon in a couple of days. I'm going to give a speech in an internal meeting of DNV. I'm sure you will see more details later on. I'm pretty excited about that actually. So the next question, what was the purpose of the ATM testing? That's a funny one. If VET is supposed to be enterprise focused, and how does the focus on enterprise fit with making the purchase of VET available to the general public via the ATMs? VET is not only enterprise focused. VET is, it's honestly, it's a very interesting collaboration between VeChain and BitOcean, who is just rewarded by Japanese government for the first license of crypto ATM. I'm really proud of them. Firstly, like I said, VET is not only enterprise focused. VET is a platform, or VeChain THOR is a platform, which gives enterprise a way of innovation and connecting to the crypto world. But a lot of the customers are not only the enterprises, not only the other enterprises, but also consumers. We are a platform for ecosystems with new business models, which in most of cases, consumers are a big part, right? Secondly, with fiat VET pairing, we will be able to provide another alternative to trade to be more user-friendly, online exchange, offline ATM. Besides, this is always a way to real legitimizing VET and the VeChain THOR network in Japan. Japan is the world's third largest economy, and there are many very reputable enterprises that would love to be part of the VeChain ecosystem in the future, right? So why not? I think it's a way to open up the market in Japan. So luckily we have very good partnership with VeChain. I'm really expecting more. Actually, we just set up the office in Tokyo with VeChain together, and I already see some pipelines, see some projects in the pipelines. So let's expect more in the future. Q3, what is the role of Jerome, your GM in Europe? Haha, that's a very easy one. GM means general manager, right? Who is in charge of operations. So Jerome is in charge of all of the VeChain operations in Europe, including partnerships. So welcome to contact him for future partnership in Europe. Basically, he's staying in Paris. Actually, we're in a very, very nice and very beautiful incubation office by LVMH. Remember that we have budget allocated for motivated, more valuable projects on VeChain THOR. So contact Jerome for details. Either you can pay a visit in VeChain office in Paris, or we can set up some other meetings in some other countries in Europe. It's not that difficult to travel. Next question. You have mentioned 2017 is tough, once in our Telegram chat and the other on your Twitter. Can you share with us what is tough and how do you overcome the difficulties? That's a good one. Well, being a startup is never easy, right? The most challenging part for me and my team is to find the balance of work and life every day, including the weekends and holidays. But the good thing is that everyone is really excited about the progress and milestones we achieved by devoting ourselves to this project. The trick is to work not only as a team, but also more as a family. I remember in the retirement ceremony of 2 jerseys of Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson said to Kobe that if you have to, you will carry the whole team on your back to the finishing line. Luckily, I don't have to do that. I have the whole team on my back. So next question, have you considered partnering with the other team or companies, or even developing your own sensors to detect temperature, moisture, pressure, etc.? Well, firstly, we have our own IoT team in-house for chip design and, most important thing, security. Secondly, we are already partnering the top IoT hardware companies in the world. Plus, I just got the news recently, we have been working on the, from my team, we have been working on the partnerships with the biggest RFID chip producer and the top 2 NFC chip producer in the world, which are almost confirmed. But still, please wait for official release for that. And also, we are open to any valuable partnerships for the community and the ecosystem for sure. So, about the next section is about the partnership related. So first one, will there be a joint press event with both VeChain and Chinese government representatives on your smart towns or smart city projects? Yes, there will be, and it's really depending on the progress of the project delivery. So you can expect that very soon, I would say. Question 2, will there be a European VeChain project, or are you currently focused on China? Well, there are certainly a lot of European VeChain projects in existence already, actually, like a French luxury company, automobile player in France, like Renault. It's from Paris, for sure. And also we're working with some other project in Germany as well. So aside from the ones under NDAs, we're not able to say too much. But we have an office, like I just mentioned, we have an office in Paris. And our European GM, Jerome, is running the operation over there. We're also building up the teams over there. We'll be expanding rapidly in Europe. You can check out some of the articles and reports, even the YouTube links about some of the projects in public already. Next question. I know about the awesome things you're doing in the B2B world. Thank you very much. But I'm curious about your O2O and B2C plans as well. The answer is very simple. We are positioned to be a platform which offer not only enterprise company solutions for the consumers, but also, why not, to the consumers directly. I don't think anyone can build up, ecosystem like what we're trying to build without being mindful about both the business users and the consumers they serve. So next question, any comments regarding BMW partnership rumor? Like I said, we have many projects ongoing but protected by NDA, so no comments on this, okay? Thank you for understanding that. Exchange related, okay, we only got one question left. Did the major exchange get postponed due to the politics of US, SEC, and Korean governments or something? Okay, what I can say that I have signed a couple of listing agreements and NDAs in the past few weeks, so I rather not comment for this, okay? One more thing, I just noticed that there are some questions in the chatting line about the new announcement we just released for a partnership with a local company. It's a healthcare co Ltd, aka Milili. Okay, I can say something about that. I'm really excited about that because Milili is founded in 2008 in China, and they got listed in Chinese stock market main board. Be careful, it's a main board in 2016. We will provide the traceability solutions and some other supply chain solutions based on VeChain blockchain for their products and the consumers. So we're talking about roughly 20 million IDs, 20 million products every year in the management scope. The best part for this project is Milili also has a global partnership with Manchester United. So maybe later on I can ask Rooney to scan a smart pillow to verify it by VeChain apps in person. All right. So it's getting pretty late here. I hope you guys found the answers well, and I'm sure my team will work on the document later on to share with more people. Okay. So sun is up.